Hello viewers, this is Evelyn of Liverpool. Welcome to the Bergian garden located in Stockholm. Follow us today for our tour in the Bergian garden, and I hope you will enjoy it. Welcome. The Bergian garden, or in Swedish we call it Bergianska Trädgården. The Bergian garden, or Hortus Bergianus, is a botanical garden located in the Frescati area on the outskirts of Stockholm, close to the Swedish Museum of Natural History and the main campus of Stockholm University. The Academy of Sciences principles of the garden is King, the Swedish Academy of Sciences at Stockholm University. The garden is located within the Royal National City Park. The Bergian Garden is a botanical garden with two content-rich greenhouses, Edvard Andersson's greenhouse and Victoria greenhouse. The indoor of these greenhouses will be shown on my next content later on. So if you're interested to see the Bergian garden houses, or what we call greenhouses, you can see it on my next videos. The garden is beautifully situated on the shores of Brunnsviken in northern Stockholm. In addition to hundreds of tree and shrub species, large grass areas with flowering herbs, there are plant systemic neighborhoods where you can see how plants are related to each other, plant geographical areas, and a lush orchard and berry garden. A place for knowledge, acquisition, inspiration, and recreation. In the Bergian Garden, a botanical garden in a scenic location by Brunnsviken, there is a lot to discover here, both inside the greenhouses and outdoors, all year round. In the Bergian Garden, there are plants from all over the world. In the garden, there are areas with lush flower beds, such as an orchard and berry garden, as well as plant systemic neighborhoods that show the plant's relationship. There are also park environments with nature-like plantings of trees, shrubs, and herbs. In some places gathered with a geographical theme, example at Stora Fjället, the Japanese Dam, Öland and Gotland on the Italian terrace. The garden has many different trees and shrubs from different parts of the world. So later on, I will be showing you the Edvard Andersson's greenhouse, so watch for it. So this is actually a place for people who really loves garden. You can get a lot of, inspiration, and it's a calm place just to enjoy. And there are cafes where you can sit, have a cup of coffee or tea, and enjoy the view of the garden. So if you haven't been there, I suggest and highly recommend visit the Bergian Garden. This plant is called Malabar Spinach here in other countries. Here in Sweden we call it Malabar Spinach, but in my country, Philippines, we call it alugbati. It's actually a vegetable plant, but in most European countries they use it like ornamental plants, where you can see it indoors or even like outdoors, like this one. So it's so nice to see that they have a Malabar Spinach or alugbati in the Philippine language, and it's really very nice. And it just like any other spinach, this Malabar spinach is actually very nutritious. Bye.